I spent years working toward one single dream. Years of saving every dollar, researching every license, every piece of equipment, every detail. And today, I finally opened the doors to my very own full-body beauty salon. My name on the sign, my chairs, my staff, my moment. The first 2 hours, 6 real customers walked in. Facials, waxing massages, legitimate, beautiful, everything I imagined. I was literally tearing up behind the reception desk. And then he walked in. Shifty eyes, nervous smile. He wouldn't quite look at me directly. He kept circling around his question like he was defusing a bomb. So what exactly do you offer here? I told him. Full body treatments, skincare, deep tissue massage. Right. But like, is there anything extra? I stared at him. Extra skincare? He laughed awkwardly. You know, a little more personal? I did not blink. Sir, this is a licensed beauty salon. He left. Then the second one came. Then the third. 3 guys in 2 hours, all doing the exact same dance, trying to ask without actually asking if my salon was something entirely different. I built my dream business from scratch. And apparently, I also accidentally built the most confusing front on the block. I don't even know whether to laugh or cry. Would you? I was trying so hard to make a good impression. First dinner at my girlfriend's parents' house. Nice table, nice food, everyone acting all proper and polished. I was nervous, okay? Like, genuinely sweating through my shirt nervous. And then, I felt it. That one moment where you just need to pick your nose. I looked left. I looked right. Her parents were talking. My girlfriend was laughing at something. Nobody was watching. I went for it. One quick move. And then, without thinking, I wiped it under the chair. Done. Clean. No one saw a thing. I actually felt relieved. I picked up my fork like a totally normal human being and kept smiling. That's when the silence hit. I looked up, and there he was. Her little brother, maybe 6 years old, standing at the edge of the table, finger pointed straight at me, eyes wide open, and then he screamed it at the top of his lungs in front of everyone. Booger monster! Booger monster! The whole table froze. Her mom looked at me. Her dad looked at me. My girlfriend looked at me. And I just sat there, fork in hand, absolutely no comeback, no escape, no dignity left whatsoever. I have never wanted a trapdoor more in my entire life. So tell me, have you ever been called out by a kid at the worst possible moment? The day my husband came out of surgery, I thought we'd gotten our life back. The tumor was gone. Benign. Smaller than half a pea. The doctors called it a success. I called it the beginning of a nightmare. Because the man who walked out of that hospital, he was not the man I married. Before the surgery, Marcus was warm. Funny. The kind of guy who'd laugh at his own bad jokes. And somehow make you laugh too. After? Cold. Snappy. Like the light just went out. I started blaming myself. Did I do something? Did something shift between us? I was losing my mind trying to figure out what I did wrong. Then the doctor sat us down for the follow-up appointment. And what he said stopped my heart. That tumor, that tiny little thing, had been pressing on a part of his brain that artificially generated happiness. Manufactured joy. Like a switch stuck in the on position. The surgery didn't break my husband. It just revealed who he actually was underneath. The real him had been there the whole time. I just never had to meet him before. And the worst part? That tumor was so small, so harmless, he could have kept it. We could have kept him. So, tell me, would you have left it in? The moment that last exam ended, I felt unstoppable. Math was done. Forever. I walked home with this fire in my chest, literal fire on my mind, and I made a decision that felt legendary at the time. I grabbed every single past paper, every textbook, every notebook crammed with equations I never wanted to see again. I took them all outside, and I burned them. Every last page. Watched them turn to ash with the biggest smile on my face. I even filmed it. I was so proud. It felt like breaking out of prison. That night, I went to sleep the most relaxed I'd been in years. And then the next morning, my phone buzzed. It was an email from my school. I almost didn't read it, figured it was just some routine admin thing. But something made me open it, and my stomach just dropped. I had to retake the math exam. Not optional. Mandatory. Because my grade wasn't high enough to meet the minimum requirement for college. The exact college I've been working toward for 2 years. Gone. And everything I needed to study? Ash. Literal ash in my backyard. I just stood there, phone in hand, staring at nothing. So let me ask you this. What's the worst timing you've ever had in your life? Because I need to know I'm not alone.